Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedge and Lee with a morning update for Bitcoin. So there are two scenarios that I'm really looking at here from a short-term perspective. The first is this trend line, which has been rejecting the price since early September. So it got rejected here and here as well. And if it remains rejected, especially if price goes below 10,444 or so, the likelihood will be the continuation of this ABC three-wave, ABC for B, and then the continuation of C to, let's say, 925. And this makes quite a good sense. It jives because we had a clear and distinct 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this could be the, therefore, wave 1, and we have wave 2, 3, 4, and 5. That would be the trajectory if this yellow trend line contains the price beneath it. Now, if we have this white trend line going like this, we can say there's a potential that the B wave could reach to this level. We've already pretty much covered this. And that would be in the scenario of where we get A, B, C expanded B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for C. I lean towards the yellow. The white would show that it's really nothing but a little higher, but really the same thing. Okay, that would be the scenario for the white trend line affinity. The yellow trend line affinity is primary for now until this yellow line gets breached to the upside, and then we get maybe 1 ABC. This might come down maybe to 10, 5, 3, 4, and 5. And that would give the 5 waves of this A, B, C. I got my degree of trends mixed up. And this would thereby say either the B wave is finished here or it's not yet. Primary is leaning towards the B wave finishing, like this, where we have A, B, and then we'll get 5 down. for C. I prefer the yellow scenario because it jives so well with what we have already seen. Here, a bear flag breaking to the downside. And of course here too, this is almost like an exact twin of this. Quite interesting. Okay. And I would say this here is another finished, well-defined bear flag, which confirmed to the downside, and thereby we will get this as wave 1, wave 2, maybe one more high, 2 here, doesn't matter, I don't know where exactly, 3, 4, and 5. Now the key thing is, if price breaks past this resistance, then it's quite bullish. That would be bullish for Bitcoin. Then we can somehow finagle this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We can say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if the white line is broken, we'll get something like this. We'll finally go towards breaking the generating a higher high from this perspective. But to me, that is tertiary. I think the primary remains as is. One thing of interest is in the short term, I don't see an inverse head and shoulders here on Bitcoin. We see that in Ethereum and a lot of other coins. So here in Ethereum, we saw an inverse head and shoulders like this. But we're not seeing that in Bitcoin. And I see that as a, if I go with the primary, I'm going to call that as a bearish divergence between Bitcoin and the altcoins. While we're at it, Ethereum, I think, is generating more of a upward wedge. See if I can connect as many points like this. And it has broken to the downside. And that is, I would say, very similar to something that was seen here. Or better yet, I think here. There you go. Like this. So we're seeing a fractal of this here. And this might thereby go sideways a little bit before declining too. Okay, there you go. Sunday morning, laid out the primary, alternate, tertiary, bearish divergence potential with Bitcoin and Ethereum and other altcoins. It jives. Now, it doesn't guarantee the outcome expected, but it provides a leading, an edge, or a peek around the probable corner. Have a good day.